Ladies and gentlemen, the following contest is scheduled for three 3-minute rounds at the 145-pound division. Introducing first, fighting out of the red corner. He holds a record of 3 wins, 1 defeat, standing at 5 feet 9 inches tall, weighing in at 143.5 pounds. He fights out of Redondo Beach. Here is Christian, the Bounty Hunter Buckner. And the opponent, fighting out of the blue corner. He is making his MMA debut. He stands at 5 feet 11 inches tall, weighing in at 143.7 pounds, fighting out of China Grove, North Carolina. Here is Rippey, Justin Rippey. Referee in charge of the action, Carlos Eduardo.
Okay, here we go. Christian Buckner up against Justin Rippey. They mentioned Rippey making his debut, maybe his camo debut out of North Carolina. So maybe he just recently moved to SoCal. I saw that fight syndicate out of Murrieta, so not too far.
Yeah, just around the corner. Oh, they're standing so close.
And Rippey's chin was straight up in the air when he threw that inside leg kick. I was afraid for him for a second.
Whoa.
Look at that. He rolls, had the mount. He might have a, well, triangle here almost, but Buckner's posture too good. Some nasty ground and pound coming here.
Yeah, Buckner was trying for that outside trip, but then ended up on bottom. Now back on top.
Rippey trying to get up here, but
maybe looking for a darce.
I was just going to say that Tony Ferguson standing darce looked like it was there.
Rippey doing a good job keeping the hips away.
Oh, now it's him in on a body lock. Oh, but he pulls him on top. Not what he wanted.
This seems to be a theme. Whoever goes for the throws
ends up on
bottom. Yeah.
This is a wild one so far.
I liked what he was doing though. He was keeping Buckner's hips away, and he was looking to put his own hips in to lift. And what he did, he just wasn't able to maneuver into the position he wanted to. Now looking for an arm bar.
Look at the dexterity in his leg. He almost had that leg over the head without even turning his hips over.
Yes. Now he's got this set up where he's over the shoulder, which is a very good configuration for locking in the arm bar. He's underhooking the opposite leg, which will help turn him to the side.
Buckner's got to be real careful here.
Leg over the face. This could be a done deal right here.
This arm is very deep. Buckner's in deep trouble here. He's got to
see if he can shake.
He's got a grip on his own
forearm. He's got the padlock, but that can come out really quickly.
He needs to start shaking his arm. He's going to be safe here. Yeah, he's going to be safe.
He's got to worry about the omoplata and triangle, but now he's out.
Up against the fence. Rippey's in a bad position here for submission attempts.
Yeah, I like the way he put that shin across the waist still.
Rippey, I can tell, is one of those guys that's annoying to roll with because he's got so much dexterity in his legs.
Yep.
That he can recover guard from almost anywhere.
Yes. Looking for a scissors. I'm sorry, a tripod sweep nearly. Yeah, his legs are constantly back in between the two of them, which is fantastic if you're playing defensively.
Going to try to use the fence maybe to stand up.
Unfortunately, this isn't pure grappling, and even with your guard, you can still get hit in the face, and I think that's throwing him off a little bit. Gets the legs back in between. Look for him to shoulder roll.
Look at the flexibility on Rippey. Uses that old school mount escape. Oh, he's stuck in a guillotine here. This is pretty tight.
Rolls all the way over. Needs to keep the hips away. Should roll back to his side if he's still in danger.
He gets to the
jumps
safe
to the far side. Yes, nicely done.
Beautiful presence of mind of Rippey.
Looking for a Von Flue choke now with this crossface.
Oh, look at the mount. Beautiful, seamless mount from Rippey here. And Buckner's got to be wondering, how did he end up here?
Yeah, trying to get his head out. Gets it out.
What an interesting exchange of technique. That was a fun exchange for those who know what to look for on the ground.
Yeah, really, both of these guys were really good on the ground. How are you scoring that round?
Man, I was so busy watching the technique, I don't even know. I mean,
I think you have to give it to Buckner for damage on top.
Probably, yeah, because Rippey didn't do any damage.
Yeah.
He had that armbar attempt, but I think it's going to be outweighed by the damage.
They don't really, if they're scoring it the traditional way, they shouldn't be scoring that much in favor of of the attempts, much more for the damage. And there was tried to hit that suplex, but ended up on bottom. That's the way it happens sometimes, unfortunately. That was a really risky stand-up from Rippey.
This is a nice guillotine attempt here too.
Yes.
If he was able to throw the leg over, he might have had it.
Yeah,
but Rippey
was doing some good escapes there.
Yeah, this guy is slick on the ground. The way he hopped to the right side in that guillotine shows everything.
Yeah, I thought for sure Buckner had his leg over to where it would prevent that far side jump.
Yep.
Rippey proving me wrong. I like it.
Oh, big right hand. Rippey was going to want to get this to the ground.
Yeah, right away, double unders too, so this hasn't worked out.
Tried a lateral drop and almost hit it.
Nearly ends up on bottom, but
finally got it.
Yep, somebody finally initiated a takedown and actually ended up on top. Good punches from the bottom, though, from Rippey.
And there's that guard. Those legs are just like rubber bands, and they're everywhere.
Good posture control, not taking any damage on bottom. Yep. Just as I say that, takes a couple to the head.
Buckner trying to get over to the half guard and does.
Yep, good head and arm control on top. Oh, full mount.
Yeah, I'm giving all the props to Rippey's guard, and then he has ended up in bottom mount twice now.
He's going to look to get his legs in front. Yep.
There it is again.
Gets him in front. He should backward shoulder roll out of this, and he can come up into a leg entanglement if he so chooses, but he doesn't. He's going to look for the back, and that's going to put him on bottom again.
Yeah, he would have been better off to scramble to the feet there.
Yeah. Or look for a leg attack.
Exactly. Oh, this is going to do it. Wow. Yeah, he's not going to get out of that.
Tight rear naked choke. Rippey's in a lot of trouble. Buckner really putting it in.
Yep, that's going to do
the
it.
Tap.
The rear naked is the theme of the night.
It is. This is
my goodness. Buckner just too much for Rippey on the ground. I mean, Rippey had a great guard, but Buckner's passing was so strong. He kept ending up in mount and eventually got to the back.
Yeah, and for all the newer style grappling techniques, it's interesting to see the classic rear naked choke being the finish of the day.
Yep. Let's take a look at some of the action here. This is the finish. He almost went palm to palm and decided to go for the traditional rear naked.
Yeah, looked like he was maybe going to try to pull that hand over the top.
Mm-hmm.
And I think he had access to it, but I think the pressure was just too great.
He was running out of time.
Fun grappling match, though. Back and forth, mixed in with some punches.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Carlos Eduardo calls a tap out at 1 minute 31 seconds of the second round for your winner by submission due to rear naked choke, out of the red corner, Christian the Bounty Hunter Buckner.
Great job by Christian Buckner.
We got the man with the W right here, Christian Buckner. Throwing hard leather. In the end, you're able to finish. Walk me through the steps that got you there.
I just want to thank my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ for getting me to the ring strong and helping me out through this fight. I want to dedicate this fight. One of my relatives, Victor, just recently passed. He fought so hard in the hospital for months when everybody thought he was done, and he wouldn't stop fighting. He's the real fighter.
Hats off to Victor. You maintained heavy position tonight. Your strikes hit when you needed them to land. Talk to me about your style and what you brought tonight.
I train at two of the best judo clubs in the country, LA Judo and Harbor Judo Dojo. Nobody can take me down. Nobody can out-scramble me. I know it's my time today. I have the best training partners. Shout out to the Yang Bros. I know you're in the crowd right now. Shout out to everybody who got me here. I didn't do this alone. Shout out to my coaches, Roberto Hernandez, the best 145er on the planet right now. He's right there. Eddie Santiano, Barnyard Brawlers. We're on the come up. And Joe Stevenson. I don't really get to work with him that much, but he coached me so good today. Big part while I got the win. And I have so much support. Over 60 people came out for me today. I love you all. Let's celebrate this one.
Christian Buckner, everybody.
Here's a replay. Buckner in there. Yeah, there was that first takedown attempt. Ends up on bottom. There. Also going for a takedown attempt, but just hitting up on bottom. But Buckner on top there, teeing off, looking for strikes. This one was just everywhere.